this guided healing meditation. This is an energetic healing for all starseeds, twin flames, and anyone who is wanting to bring more union between the feminine and masculine polarities of your field. Bring back the sense of neutrality and balance, and bringing in reconciliation of the parts within us and around us. This is a transmission that I was guided to do. So please find a safe space to relax. You can lay down while you listen to this. And please make sure you're not driving a car, as we will access altered spaces of expanded consciousness. Taking a deep breath in, we're going to start grounding through your core, through the center of your being. You can see yourself as a beautiful, old, wise tree, which is lit up in this beautiful light. You can see the light flowing through all of your systems, flowing inside of this beautiful tree, up through every branch, up through every leaf, and up into every flower or every fruit. We start to establish the connection with the mother, the plants, the animal kingdom, the earth beneath our feet. As we start to connect through our higher channels of light to our super consciousness, to that state of awareness that is ever present, that is all-knowing, and that contains the peace that we are. Going up, up, up into the silence of your stream, into that quiet point, going into the depths of yourself. As you breathe in and out, you go deeper and deeper, higher and higher, until you reach the perfect place, the perfect space, frequency to be in, to be supported, guided, and divinely protected throughout this healing meditation. You start to feel layers of color surrounding you. You may perceive the movement, the spinning, or gentle water-like movement around you. And this is your field activating, responding to this conscious connection through your heart, through the gate of the sacred heart. You start to activate through every heartbeat, listening to your own heart, to the rhythm of your life. to the rhythm of your soul. Hoiambo ea she ta'ahari o kuya bamaha ta'amaha boi kui taia shewa na she utia kamaani te anahawa te ariaha te muhun oina. And we're starting to connect to the energies of the rainbow, to the families of light, to your ancestors and the guardians. And you can start to see multicolored beings all around you, each of them holding a sacred frequency, a very specific frequency, and holding different qualities of energy, presenting in different animals, holding different animal totems, and also holding different angelic tones. And they start to merge. Po'oya mahawe taya bai taya kia. Starting to merge these beautiful colors and frequencies. And as they merge, they start to weave into your field all of the combinations, all of the reconciliation, bridging forward, bridging the light, amplifying your capacity to heal yourself, to recognize and honor yourself as the light, as the divine feminine, and as the divine masculine. And there is a big activation through the throat, through the collarbone. And they're showing me they're placing these beautiful flowers, like a necklace of flowers. And you're receiving tones that go right into your heart, right into your crown, and all the way down, down, down into the earth, into your feet, and all the way up to the higher chakras, and to the etheric bodies. And I start to see a beautiful pink tone and a beautiful blue tone coming together through the clouds, like a beautiful sunset where the sky is blue and there are pink clouds. So we start to go into these clouds, and we start to gain perspective, adjusting through the eyes, through the ancient lineages, adjusting through the codes. Che awia bahawe bahawe ta omiya hat eri te enika ta ari uya sho omi ta oma te aria ta ai ta e mahate ko etae shawaha bore buria shawaha buria nahai te ranahabe ta ambe tawahea tawahea tawahea. This light language is just attuning the eyes, the left and the right eye, and attuning to the pineal, baro mukoya, through the crown, dare shawa hita ani manahana kore tani tanahai, and through the ears, ta'awashe, releasing ba'unikaya bae, any masks po'otore ta'ani, anything ba're mashawa of the past ta'ami hane, any imprisonment ba'murikuya, and anywhere your light being was imprisoned or imprisoned itself through the old models, ta'omi koyeta, the old patterns, pare shaya, and the old systems and programming, ba mukuni kare kane, of the old world, dawate mashatera. We're starting to clear through the lineages, pa mishe tumi rekai tareha, through this beautiful green, ba more, through the trees and the woods, pa moshote anye kona, of the world, Orohuria. And we're starting to see the times of conquest, we're going to start to heal through the native lineages, Ta'amuyikuna, through the original tribes and people of the world, Tomotoretane, Donya Sheta'a, reconciling Daretone with, let's say, the conquerors, Ta'andore Mahatani. And this is representing the feminine, Boyishutita Nahatane, restoring through the balance, the innocence, Tamikaya, the trust, the faith, that it is safe to be innocent, that it is safe to be held, and resurrecting forward through the masculine, the forgiveness, releasing the fear to dominate, or to be dominated, to be imprisoned, if I don't move, and starting to bring relief and reconciliation to these timelines. The feminine, Daishawam, forgiving the masculine, Damahare, and the masculine, Boom Okuit Andi Uria Shawa, forgiving the feminine, Damarashata Ane, Doruhaya, reconciling through the point of stillness, Ta'ani, that it is okay to be still, Boyasha. It is okay to assess, to remain neutral through our experiences in life, Pamihare. That it is okay to bring peace into every moment, Amu Koya. That there is nowhere to run, nowhere to go, nowhere to be, but here and now. And allowing this eternal presence of the feminine, this groundedness, this beautiful tree, the grandmothers, the nurturance, allowing this energy to permeate through you, to hold your masculine, Ta'aya Shewa, and allowing the masculine, Te'ikire, to express Huriya Shawit'ene, forgiveness, Ta'ariya, to pay the respects to the land, Orokoya, to himself, Poreshaya Umukia, honoring himself, Tera, as the light, discovering himself, Ta'oya Mukudi, as the angelic, Borea, as this beautiful light being, this frequency into the blue, and this starts to elevate the masculine, Shawa, into the proper fields, the proper proportions, where the masculine is seen clearly. Taya is exerting the power with clarity, humility, wisdom, Bodhyasha, with divine nurturance in the exchange between the feminine and masculine. Humi Tari, that is always present. Tame Hamea Tari, Sheyate Makea. And we see the feminine and masculine coming together, holding the hands. Bome Korea. And this beautiful river, Tare Mashitani. And as they come together, we start to see the activation of the rainbow children. And I start to see so many light children in the wombs. Tiimiya Nyakonia Dewahari Dewahari Okum Utire Kumare Sheya. And they're just spinning in this beautiful like bubbles of light, Shewatora, with multiple colors, Chia. And they start to form this holographic field, like a flower of life, To Omoto Poorosho. And they start to ground through the earth, the water, the air, the fire, Shauya Maha, through all elements to Inikoni. And bring in the spirit, of divine love, Hotoria, Dam Ahota. And we feel this huge explosion of light through the heart. This love just pouring through. A lot of emotions to Ami, feeling the reconciliation, the light, and the light merging with the absence of light, creating more light, Tani, creating this movement, Bawahari. And this ripple effect, like a wave, that starts to go through the whole world, through all of the grids in our planet, and especially activates through the oceans, into the atmosphere, into the rays of sun. And it goes well into the beyond, into the stars. Starlight alignment, Pame Kumae, from the inside out, Showa Shet Ewa, from the smallest point, Bodhya Shaye, from nothingness to Awa into infinity, Hut Ui Kayetewa, Te Nihania Kayeta. Wahami, Bewahetawa te Hatani Tanawa, De Washetoya, Deyatama. Breathing in deeply, Main Haiti, Mawahiti, Boa, Deatami, Umia, Dayatai, Uya, Bea. Starting to bring in through the DNA, through the column Bayomuria, from the feet up, Shoto Oni. They're starting to release these old energies. They look like strings that are no longer serving. Paikoye, any pain, Bamashet through the heart, through the core. sorrow, tanya, lack of faith, body koitani, releasing, clearing through the throat, activating an infinity symbol at the throat. They're going to activate a beautiful flame at the base of your spine, through the 8 original cells, starting to release any karmic debris, illness, pamishawa, conditioning, pain, daria, taria, through your feminine lineages, taria, shariata, to the humans, to okoya, through your human lineage, bomukonia, tariam bahawa, through the genetics, to onoria, putero, to motora, hamare, atari, utuide, nahara, kunai, tani, kani, okoya, tiranokoye, ah, tohama, tawahane, tawahane. And they're bringing this beautiful green tone all around you, and gold, keeping you in this beautiful, it's like a beautiful cave with lots of plants, just receiving the medicine, tama tawode. And for the masculine, I'm seeing these beautiful rays of blue, light blue and gold, and the structure of the guardian, of the warrior, the divine warrior coming in, and starting to release any unworthiness through the field of the masculine, any feelings of being lost, of being alone, puya dewa mahera, being alone with the decisions of the past, angware ashe. We're going to release any kind of disempowerment through the appearances of the outside world, through the conditioning. They're saying through the technologies. We're just separating the authentic Paikoitari light Shaya of the masculine and all that was placed upon them by the Shawa through space and time since childhood, and we're just releasing this and there are these beautiful tones coming in. It's like I see like a golden armor that the masculine is receiving. Like a suit of a superhero. Starting to receive this beautiful gold into the masculine, into the heart. Letting go of any sorrow, any pain, any sadness. Allowing the masculine to express, to cry if you need to cry, to be vulnerable if you need to be vulnerable, and to accept the full range of who you are, not as an imprint, but as everything, your whole divine full potential. Activating this potentiality in the masculine and in the feminine through the gold and the rose, the pink, and they look like sparks everywhere, like diamond light in the fields, tamari omasheta, like fire, activating the flames, chamia watai, and coming together through the healing of the divine child. recognition of yourselves as the divine children, the responsibility of yourself, and seeing the empowerment coming through the acceptance of who you are. Bring in the divine qualities, the divine gifts, the divine tones of creation, activating through the creational energies, through the goddess Hamu Washa, through the god Okoya, through the strength to be, to become, inside and outside, Shuvatoria, all that you are, Doria Mi. And coming in together now as the empowered being, as the whole, as the flame, Oyata, fully activated, Ta Oyata. And you come into this beautiful sphere, Shotoyi, and you start to merge, Charyana, these colors, Toya, of the rainbow, Kunya, your tones, Tanya, Shaya, and the masculine tones. And at the same time, the energy of the divine child is there too. Miyanihi. Start to feel the completion, the union, the merge with your beloved. Feeling into your heart this energy of completion, of peace, eternal union, self-worth, self-awareness, self-embrace, Tanewa, divine unity, divine consciousness, divine creation. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. Just continuing to receive the blessings. Here goes the light as this sphere creates a very powerful field that continues to attract all of the components necessary for your expansion, for your ascension, your guidance to take the next step.